and I'm gonna be doing a review for the Ruby Kisses No More Blemish foundation today. I put on my Facebook if anybody wanted to see a review of this foundation. I have been using for about 3 weeks now, and I got a couple of requests to do a review on it. So this is what the foundation looks like. And it's by Ruby Kisses, and Ruby Kisses is a brand that you can get mostly at your beauty supply stores, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was $5.99. So I'm gonna do an application, and then after I'm done with the application, I'm gonna kind of talk to you guys about how I like the foundation. So since I just moved into my place, my setting is a little bit different. I'm still trying to get my lighting and everything okay. I really hope this video is okay. I'm not gonna be using any brushes today because I washed all of my brushes, so they are all washed and they're drying right now. I'm gonna be using my beauty blender or beauty sponge thing, and I literally had to do my whole eye makeup with my fingers. So every eyeshadow you see on my eyelids right now, I literally had to apply with my fingers because I had no brushes. My favorite foundations are the Lancome Teint Idole, and I really love these foundations because they don't transfer too much once you put them on your face. They are very full coverage, but they don't look cakey. But at $43 a pop, these are not something that I want to go out and buy all the time. So I always try to find alternatives, foundation that I can be using, so as to not always have to use my Lancome. So as always, before you put on your foundation, I always start with a washed, I wash my face, I tone it, and then I apply a moisturizer. I've already done that. And after that, I have very oily skin, so I always have to make sure that I apply some kind of oil control primer. So I just like to apply this in my T-zones and just work it in. So after I've applied that, I just like to take my setting spray that I made myself, and if you want to know how I made this setting spray, I am going to link that video below. I just like to get my beauty blender slightly moist. Now, I got this beauty blender from Walmart, and it was very cheap. I got it on clearance. The only thing you have to remember about this is do not soak it like under running water. A lot of people like to completely soak their beauty blender like under running water and then wring it out. It tends to swell up and then pop, and you don't want that to happen. So what I've done is I just like to spray it with like just a setting spray and just kind of get it damp, but not like dripping wet. So if I squeeze, nothing comes out. And I just like to put some on the back of my hand. And I did purchase this foundation during the summer, so it might be getting a little bit dark for me. I might have to go and repurchase a color that's a little lighter. And if you're wondering what color it is it's in color caramel. So I just apply on the side of my beauty blender, and I just apply in patting motions. Okay, so that's pretty much how I apply it. Now, usually after I've applied it, I usually will go and apply my concealer, and I really like to use this Ruby Kisses 3D concealer, this one right here. It has a bit more orange in it, and it tends to cancel out my dark circles that I have underneath my eyes. And then after I've applied my concealer, I like to set my foundation with the Ruby Kisses Set and Forget HD powder in Rich. And it's a very dark brown color. But the foundation, now let's get back to the foundation. The foundation says it's called the No More Blemish Liquid Foundation with a semi-matte finish, long-lasting wear. Okay, so I don't know if it's really a no blemish foundation because I really don't have a lot of blemishes, but I do get a few pimples here and there sometimes, and I don't know if I can say this foundation is responsible, but ever since I've been wearing it, I really haven't had any pimples. My skin has been very clear, so I'm thinking maybe it is the foundation because I haven't had any kind of breakouts with this foundation since I've been wearing it. So I'm thinking that might be because of it. So this foundation might be good for someone who has sensitive skin because it does help you not break out. Now, it is a semi-matte finish, meaning that it doesn't get completely matte and it's not dewy. I don't know if you can tell, but my skin doesn't look totally matte. When I look at myself, I can tell that it's not totally matte, but it's not completely dewy either, which is great for me because I have oily skin, combination oily right now. During the summer, I have oily skin, but not right now, I only have combination oily. You get a very, very nice finish, nice coverage with this. It's definitely buildable. You can build this foundation into like a full coverage foundation, or you can apply very lightly. What I did right now is probably in between full coverage and light, because I don't like my foundation to be too light, but sometimes I don't want a full coverage foundation either. So I think it's seamless and it's great and it's light on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like your pores are clogged or anything. So I really, really like this foundation. And for $5.99, you really can't beat that. Okay guys, so that was my review of the Ruby Kisses No More Blemish Foundation. I hope that was helpful to you guys. And if you have any questions about the foundation, don't hesitate to ask them below in the comments. And if you want me to review any of the products that I talked about today, also leave a comment down below and I would do that. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!